So now we have Martin back. Martin, he's gonna announce the sponsors.
Yes. Wait! It's the third time today. Oh, no, anyhow. So we did one already before noon, before dinner. It was amazing to have that. And again, it's again a sponsor talk. Sorry for that, but as I said, it's also the sponsors that make NGBE happen. So I'm now happy to introduce ARHS Group, part of Accenture, but they also have been sponsoring NGBE from the start. So also we have to do something special for them. So we clap like this. Now I want to do an NGBE wave. All right. So everybody, it's like, cannot do like this, but you probably will need to do like this. And I'm going to start on this side, and then go to this side, and then wait for a second, and then go back to this side. And then we applaud all together because we have created something amazing, and nobody has done this before. So, all right. Are you ready? On this side. 1, 2, 3, go! 1, go! Wow! I'm happy to introduce Gunther of ARHS. Thank you. Take the stage.
Okay, welcome everybody. First time I think was part of a wave or in our honor, so we'll keep it short. This was also something I heard between the lines. I apologize for the sponsor talk, but we have to do it. I'm very happy to be here. We're not just a sponsor; we also have many of our employees, our consultants are here. To learn and study just as you. But indeed, it's the 7th time, I think, I'm here on stage as a sponsor, golden sponsor of NGBE. Just wondering if anyone was here 7 years, we don't say in a row because I think it skipped 1 year because of COVID. But did anyone have all of the conferences present? It's not too many people. I counted 2. But okay, yeah, fantastic that we are here. And I was talking outside at our booth with some people. And besides, let's say, the technical part of the conference, the second most asked question is always, how is the culture in the company? What kind of company are you? So I decided to bring in a slide a bit more on the values. And I think we live by a recipe of 3. One is caring. It's also, let's say, something which is maybe obvious, but in the end, we don't sell or we don't develop, but it's a way of caring. I think it's very important to make that point. The second thing is excellence. We know the quality of this conference is just outstanding. So I assume all of you are striving for excellence, staying away from the mediocre solutions and really trying to bring the very best to your customers or to your colleagues. So I think that's the second part of our culture. And the last one, success is a duet or more, but being alone today is no longer, I think, an option. So it's always teamwork, whether it's an agile scrum team where you're part of, or you're just challenging your peers and so on. So it's really important also to build synergies with the people around you and deliver, let's say, an additional layer of value to your customer. So that's on the culture. We'll really keep it short because I understand I'm now just before the break, so like 2-3 more slides coming, not more, just to manage expectations. This is broadening a bit the scope of today because we're mostly in the software development and maybe also to some extent in the mobile development area here. But if after a full day of conference you're really tired of Angular, there's much more you can do in the IT world, digital trust, data science, and so on. Just showing a bit the full scope of what we are working in as an IT company in Belgium. Another big for the company, but maybe also for you nice to know, you might have seen on LinkedIn or some other channels something that resembles this. ARHS Group to become part of Accenture. Today we are part of Accenture, so just for your knowledge, in July Accenture acquired us. So today we're full part of the company. We're obviously in an integration journey, but I just wanted to give that also to you. And then last, but maybe not least, the last slide I have for you is why we love Angular, because I'm sure you're all Angular adepts. And okay, on the technical side, there is really nothing I can bring looking at all the expert speakers you have. So I try to make a kind of philosophical / technical approach of Angular. And I checked it with some people before showing you the slide, and they say, yeah, it's not bad. So I was wondering a bit if you can live with this philosophical summary of Angular, or you think it's completely rubbish. So it's just kind of an experiment. So I'll leave you a couple of seconds more to read it, and maybe then we just do a short vote to see who can identify himself with this, or let's say you're not really getting, let's say, the message from this. So I think by now you're all probably fast readers. So by now I think you should have received most of the information on the slide and processed it. And so doing a small vote. So just what I'd like to see is the hands if you are saying, yeah, that's really a good approach to Angular and I understand completely. Or you say, no, it's not at all what I'm thinking about Angular. So let's vote. I guess it's a little bit more than half. It's really interesting to see that, because I imagine it's so complex, and the ecosystem of Angular and by extension front-end programming is so complex that some people, let's say, have this vision, and others might say, okay, I see it a little bit different, and that's very interesting also because you're very diverse in what you do and how you approach things. So that was my last slide, as I mentioned. So I'm going to end here. So I guess the break is waiting for you, and thank you a lot for spending 5 minutes with me and having me here on stage. Thanks.